We begin tonight with the latest COVID-19 guidelines regarding traveling. Good evening, I'm Shannon Heggie. At her news conference today, Governor Gina Raimondo clarified who should quarantine, who should get tested, and what you or your guests can do if they don't want to quarantine. Eyewitness News reporter Sheena Losciuto joins us now from Warwick with the details.
The governor says she wants you to come visit. She, of course, says this is a great place, but especially now because Rhode Island is seeing a downward trend in cases. But depending on where you're coming from, there are rules you have to follow before you go out and explore. Governor Gina Raimondo says it herself. There's no better place to spend a weekend than right here in the Ocean State.
We have the best beaches in America.
So it's not surprising to her visitors are still on their way here amid the coronavirus pandemic.
But we do have rules. We have rules that we expect you to follow.
Here are some of the key takeaways the governor wants you to know if you're traveling.
If you're traveling to Rhode Island from outside of the United States, you must quarantine here for 14 days.
If you're coming from a state that has at least a 5% rate of positive COVID tests, and right now the data says there are 28 of them plus Puerto Rico, listen up. The governor says you either have to quarantine for 2 weeks when you get here or get tested. She says the testing is an option so you can still enjoy your plans.
That if you test negative, you don't have to be quarantined while you're here for your visit. You could do that in 2 ways. You can fulfill the exception requirement in 2 ways. You can get tested in your home state in the 72 hours before you travel to Rhode Island and then show us some kind of proof that you've been tested negative in your state within 72 hours, or we're happy to test you here in Rhode Island once you get here.
The health department says there are 10 specific sites where tourists can get tested, but it won't be free. Plus, you have to quarantine while you wait for the results. Now that we have visitors covered, where does this leave Rhode Island residents that may have gone to one of those 28 states or Puerto Rico and are now coming home? A health department spokesperson told us in that case, quarantining is preferred, but as an alternative, that person could get tested too. The governor emphasized these rules for people coming from out of state are only for people who are vacationing here. So it wouldn't apply to you if you're coming here for a funeral or something like a medical procedure. We have all the specifics on our website, WPRI.com. Reporting in Warwick, I'm Sheena Losciuto, Eyewitness News.